Thanks for your support as a channel member, Dominic Sette. It's safe to say that the weekend in Monza was a bit of an up and down affair, but we're heading to Suzuka for the next round, and that track should suit us. Hello folks, and welcome to episode 28 of Haas using F2 and GP2 champions only. We're gearing up for the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka, and Haas are 5th in the Constructors' Championship, which is good news, but we are now some 22 points behind Mercedes, who are 4th, which is less good news. We are ahead of Alpine though, so that's another plus. We are coming off the back of our first non-scoring Grand Prix last time out in Italy. Here's the result. Go back and watch the episode if you haven't already. Hulkenberg DNF'd because we retired him early. He was going to run out of fuel. That was not a good idea. But Drugovich just missing out by 0.2 of a second to Alonso for the final point. Felipe did a good job, actually, all things considered. So hopefully we get more from him again today. He scored points, I believe, last year in Japan. So hopefully he can recall some of that spirit and get himself off the mark in 2024. Let's have a look at the car analysis ahead of the weekend. Our top speed is not so good compared to the grid average. We are 11th on the ranking for that. High speed, which is really important in Suzuka, we're 5th for. So that's pointing in the right direction. Car development wise, we're designing new front and rear wings. We're manufacturing a new underfloor. And I'm going to design a new set of side pods eventually once we get the next ATR time allowance come through. So there's going to be more parts going on this car this season. We're not going to go quite crazy. Well, we've gone kind of a bit crazy early on, but we're going to slow things down and just do it a little bit more gradually as we go from here on out. Because we're in a good position. We can fight. We just need to take the car to the next level. Let's get to the track and see how we fare in qualifying. I'll see you in Q3 hopefully. Well, would you look at this? It's 2x2 and we are the 3rd fastest team in qualifying 2. Fernando Alonso is out in Q2, he's 12th, and Pierre Gasly's Alpine is 15th. So this weekend is going well so far. Let's get ourselves into Q3 then and see what we can do. We can knock out the 3rd row of the grid. That would be incredible. Hulkenberg's had a spin on his lap. It's not showing me a replay. Well, here it is. Ask and you shall receive. Here's what happened. He's had a spin on his qualifying lap. His first effort, just out of the final chicane. Really, that would have been beached. But thankfully, he's back in the session. Albeit 3rd and slowest, and we'll end up 10th. But we'll go again. We start our final efforts of qualifying 10th and 7th in the standings at the moment. Hulkenberg obviously had his spin. Drugovich set his first lap on used tyres. There's an Alpine about to mud our lap. Get out the way, Ocon, you absolute buffoon. Thank you. And Hulkenberg sets a personal best first sector, which is good. Drugovich also a personal best. That's good news. Ocon well out of the way. The buffoonery can stop, and Hulkenberg is making his way through Spoon Corner. This is all looking very nice so far. Checkered flag is out. How's everybody else getting on? Sainz hasn't improved. Hulkenberg not improving in the middle sector. What about Drugovich? It is a personal best. It's improvements from the Brazilian. And Perez has gone P4 in the Red Bull. Here comes Hulkenberg then. P10. And 4.5 seconds off the pace becomes 7th. Okay, we haven't beaten the Alpine, but here's Drugovich. Maybe he can get up there. 3rd? What? He's less than a 10th off pole. Dude, where has this been before? That is incredible. Is anybody else going faster? Verstappen is improving. Drugovich did the fastest final sector there. That's absolutely insane. Leclerc is about to cross the line and probably bump him back to P4, but Russell isn't on a lap that's doing anything much. Leclerc only 6th. Drugovich will start on the 2nd row of the grid. It's Verstappen and Hamilton on the front row. Suddenly it's 2021 all over again. But, you know, Drugovich, man of the hour, P3. Preparations are all set for the Japanese Grand Prix. Drugovich going soft, medium, medium on his tyres. And then Hulkenberg soft, hard, medium. He only had one set of mediums left. And we don't really want to put on a used set of softs because you can't push as hard on them even though they are a bit quicker. I should add that we've put brand new power unit components in for Felipe in this race and mostly brand new components for Hulkenberg. He's got an old ERS. Of course, he's smashed up a gearbox and most of an engine and everything in the first qualifying session of the season back in Azerbaijan, so he's still paying the price for that. But we go from 3rd and 9th, and surely we should just be at least aiming for double points and maybe even a magic result with Drugovich. Let's do a motor race. It's race time then, folks. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. Watch out for Drugovich off the line. The lights are out, the race is on. Are we going to get the jump on Lewis Hamilton? Looks like we could. We're in the slipstream of Verstappen and Drugovich is possibly moving himself into 2nd place. Hamilton squeezes him onto the curbs. We've got the inside line through the S's. Can we make this stick? Go on, Felipe. Go on, lad. We're still will to will with the multiple world champion and I think we're going to be through. Yeah! Felipe, baby. Keep it absolutely in P2, please. Love that. If you got the Felipe baby reference, leave a comment below telling me where it's from and who said it. Hulkenberg has gained a place. He's up to 8th. We have underfueled both drivers, so we're a little bit quicker early on, but that does also mean we don't need to push the power unit as much. So this has been a really positive start. Felipe Drugovich. We've got a red flag here. Drugovich has just dropped down to P3. Is it this George Russell spin that's caused the red flag? Round he goes, and yep. Crikey indeed, there's a car park again. No one can get through. Okay, what do we do here? Well, surely we've got to bang on another set of softs, surely, and then just follow the strategy from there. Unless we stick on a set of hards. Do you know what? I'll stick on a set of hards with Nico and I'll put Felipe on this more racy strategy on softs, hoping that AI does something different, and then we'll go medium with him. Drugovich for a set of softs, and then wow, Hulkenberg was already going to go to a set of hards, wasn't he? Do you know what? We're just going to do the same thing then. We're just going to do that, and we're going to be racy. This does help us out with fuel. It recovers some of it. So we'll have to overtake Hamilton again. It looks like Verstappen's on a set of softs. Hamilton might be on mediums by the look of that. And everybody waits a moment before deciding to go. And Hamilton looks like he's got a good start there up against Verstappen. But Drugovich is coming sweeping round the outside again. And he will return to 2nd place. Oh, Felipe, that is just fabulous. Hulkenberg stays in P8, but that's fine. What's everyone doing on the tyres? So Verstappen had a fresh set of softs to stick on. Lucky him. Everybody else has switched to mediums. Russell's on a set of softs. And actually, well, Hulkenberg's gone back a place there because I think, unless he was stuck behind Drugovich, Russell, I didn't see. Well, I think we're going to be past Russell here anyway. Hulkenberg round the outside of Spoon. It's a brave move, but he's a brave man. He is the Hulk. And I think we might just be getting past the Merc. Yeah, there we go, P7. There's even more progress because Nico Hulkenberg is outpowering a Ferrari out of the hairpin there. That's Carlos Sainz he's just overtaken. So he's now up into 6th position. Hulkenberg's making more progress. DRS down the main straight. And he blasts past the reigning world champion Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari and into 5th place. It's going very well for Haas right about now. I am sure that the F1 gods are about to smite us with a spin or a crash or just something that completely derails our race. Please, F1 gods, Don't do that. We're on lap 27 with Felipe Drugovich. We're just taking this chance to save a bit of fuel while we are on the fresh tyres. The opposition he was against in terms of Perez and Hamilton haven't come into pit yet, but we are already up into P11, and Drugovich is what? That's 21 seconds behind, so we'll just bring the pace up a little bit more and we'll save some more fuel later on. But right now we are going nicely. Hulkenberg has just got himself up into 12th. Drugovich closing in on the leader actually, because obviously he's got better tyres, and we're pushing, so going nicely right now. Really pleased with this. We've got a safety car. This is... I'm not sure if this is... Oh, this is Hamilton and Leclerc. That's Lewis Hamilton. Very much in the wall. These two, potentially future teammates, if we decide to use the editor to make them so, have just slid off into the barriers, and Hamilton's race is run. Full safety car deployed. I'm wondering, can we get the medium tyre without pushing on it to the end from here? Yes, we can. So I'm going to bring Drugovich in because everybody else will come in too. Perez will get a free stop. Sainz will get a free stop. Leclerc will have damage. So we'll jump past him, I would assume. Let's see where this pops us out. We'll get conserving. It does bail us out with the fuel, which is great. And what's the pit stops like? Looked fine, 3.3 seconds. Sainz has had a pit stop issue and we'll be right on his tail at the restart. We're ahead of Magnussen. That's critical. We don't have to bother overtaking him. And the Red Bulls, well, Verstappen has stayed out. Very interesting. Magnussen's on softs. Well, he's going to be a nuisance, isn't he? Great. Just what we want. An angry Kevin Magnussen on soft tyres. Fabulous. Safety car is ending. Verstappen will lead us away. The green flags fly. We go through the chicane and Drugovich is in hot pursuit of a potential podium. I mean, we're on better tyres than those ahead of us. Verstappen's got to stop again. He'll come out on softs and be absolutely insanely fast. But Drugovich is on for an absolutely unbelievable result today. This could be his coming of age. Here's Nico Hulkenberg passing Charles Leclerc for the second time in this race. It's not doing it. There we go. That's a better angle, isn't it? We're very, very much to the inside. And we are now very much into P6 with the Hulk. And Drugovich is still in 4th place. He's now within DRS range of Carlos Sainz, having initially dropped out of it. Magnussen is being a nuisance and is coming with us. He's not really putting us under much pressure. Hulkenberg's, in fact, latched onto the back of the Williams. So that's good news. Drugovich now very much in the fight for this podium. I mean, there's not that much between the lead four. We could, if we played our cards perfectly, we could actually win this race. Very unlikely, but, you know, if there's a bit of a squabble with the Red Bulls and then Sainz is an unsmooth operator, Felipe Drugovich could win this race. So this is now P4 and P5 for Haas. This is a tremendous return to form after what was a disappointing day in Monza. That's Hulkenberg taking 5th from Magnussen. Good stuff. His former teammate, of course. And now Drugovich, we're just going to make sure we fill this battery all the way up as much as we can. There we go. Go neutral on the deployment. And now we can just chase this Ferrari. Hulkenberg, don't fight your teammate. Don't fight your teammate. Because we need him to pass this Ferrari. And if he can do that, then we can get you past him too, essentially. Is this the moment then? Drugovich driving clean air. DRS. And down the outside. Let's jump on board as we fly past the Ferrari. Amazing scenes. Drugovich onto the podium. Wow. And now we need to disappear. Now we need to get away from him. And I don't know. Could we catch a Red Bull? Verstappen's on aging tyres. There's 8 laps to go. There could be a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. We are in range of the Red Bulls. I can't believe this. like I said, if we play our cards right, we might win this race. If we position ourselves perfectly, we can. That's Hulkenberg passing Sainz. We're third and fourth. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. I have never seen the like. And Drugovich is now... He's right up the gearbox of Verstappen. We should probably scale back on the fuel that we're consuming. Although we're okay for now. If we just sit with the Red Bulls, we might be okay. We might just be able to steal a win or something. As long as we finish on the podium, that is great news. Right, Verstappen has just dropped out of DRS range to his teammate. So we're going to get Drugovich to go on the attack. Can we find our way into second place? Oh, Verstappen with the chop. Drugovich having none of it. Going round the outside. And second place. Please don't take us out. Yes, there we go. Come on, Drugovich. That was amazing. That was a super move. And now if we can harvest, we could potentially use these better mediums to catch Perez. Although he is nearly 2 seconds up the road. Hulkenberg, can you get yourself into P3? Could we have a double podium in this race? Surely, surely not. Verstappen, does he have DRS? Just about. But I don't think Hulkenberg cares. He's coming past whether you like it or not, Max, I think. Let's top up the battery. We're going around the outside. Oh, he's sending it. Absolutely going for it. Verstappen leaving only as much width as he's allowed to. But Hulkenberg says, I don't care, son. I'm coming through. And that is Haas on the podium with both cars. And Drugovich is he was just less than half a second behind there. So we need to set this up. Get him driving in clean air. We're going to start the final lap. We are just half a second back from the Red Bull. Are we about to pass a Red Bull and take the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix? Felipe Drugovich to the lead! Oh, they're side by side. Come on, Felipe. No, come on. Inside line. Inside line. Drugovich. Yes! This is absolutely insane. Felipe Drugovich is leading the race. He's running out of fuel. That's not good news. We need to harvest the battery. Hulkenberg. Oh my god, could we make it a 1-2? Push, Hulk. Push. Right, Felipe, don't lose the position here. We just need to juice up the battery, deploy it, and we should be fine. Hulkenberg is thrashing his tyres. We're pulling away from Perez. We're just a little bit short on the fuel. We'll save it here. We should be okay. Hulkenberg is going for it like a madman. Driving clean air. Go for it. Make it a Haas 1-2. Could this... Surely. Surely not. Let's follow Drugovich. We're going to win a race. Don't crash. Don't crash. Just conserve the time. Hulkenberg's gone second. We're first and second. This might be my greatest achievement on this game. I won World Championships with Mercedes, and I did the same with Ferrari, but I've got a 1-2 with Haas! Oh my gosh! We finished a tenth of a second apart. We were basically formation over the line. Felipe Drugovich has won for Haas. I'm speechless. Wow! What has just happened? Felipe Drugovich, you are a race winner in Formula One. I mean, we can't see him really, but look at it. Formation round the final lap. That's Hulkenberg actually just stealing the lead. But we've beaten Red Bull in a straight fight. I don't know what to say. Oh wow. I just don't know. This is completely unexpected. But what it does mean is I do get to play the Brazilian national anthem on this video. And for anyone who hasn't heard the Brazilian national anthem, it's an absolute banger. The team are celebrating, and so they should. What a result. What an incredible result. Did we get fastest lap? I don't even know if we got fastest lap. Come on, lads. We want to see the podium. Is it going to show us the podium? It better not show us nothing because... Oh my gosh. It didn't show us the podium. Because he's not face scanned. Oh, that's so cruel. So cruel. But it doesn't take anything away from the fact that we've won the race with a Haas. And we finished first and second, a tenth of a second apart. Perez just 0.4 of a second off the lead there. Absolutely insane. What a race. What a race. Verstappen got fastest lap, in answer to my earlier question. So, what a way to get your first points of the season, Felipe Drugovich, to win the damn race. Unbelievable. Hulkenberg up to 7th with his P2. That's his second podium of his career, by the way. Yeah. Verstappen retains a healthy championship lead. Aston Martin seem to have fallen off a cliff. Constructors-wise, we're now ahead of Mercedes by a whopping amount. That is, what, 15 points? 43 points we've just scored to their 6 because Hamilton ended up in the hedge. I don't know how to sum that up. I mean, just leave your claps in the comments, please. Felipe Drugovich is a race winner and Haas have won a race too. We finished first and second. It's just incredible. What a weekend. What an episode. Smash that like button. Subscribe to see more Haas victories in the future. And I'll see you for the next round, which I don't even know what it is. But we'll see you there. You're the best fans. It's bye for now.